We're talking about giving trash movies a second chance.
You are now watching Unapologetic Filmmaking and Dope-ish.
People? All right then. So, speaking of Guillermo del Toro, since you brought him up, this right here, this top I want to talk about, I'm going to call this The Second Look.
All right.
And what The Second Look is this? It's a film you watched and you hated it.
Hey, hate it?
You hated the film, like, I don't like this film. And then years later, you watch it again and then you loved it. So it's one of the type of things to where, like, you get a better appreciation later.
Right.
But the appreciation literally can come from other films you watch, and then, you know what I'm saying, it's almost like as you grow,
right,
one of those type of things. And Guillermo did that to me. I watched the film Hellboy, the first one.
Right.
I didn't like it.
You know what? I would say I'm with you on that one. When I first saw the first Hellboy, I didn't hate it. But I was just like, what is this?
I just didn't like it. Like, when I watched it, I did not like it at all. I didn't like it. And then this was funny. It was years later. I was watching movies or whatever, and I was like, I'm gonna watch it again because I know people was talking about it and stuff like that. And I think around the time the DVD came out, it was the big box set, the one that remember the one
with the red face.
It was a thick one, whatever like that. It came out, whatever.
In fact, I think I got to it.
I know you got mine.
It's safe.
I bet it is
it's
safe.
safe.
I know, right? So the thing was this. So I watched it again, and I loved it. And I was like, this is amazing. And what I mean by it was like, so literally, what it tells me that when I first watched it, it just went over my head.
Yeah, I would say me too. I would say
like it went over my head.
But you know what though? Think about it. It was nothing like that out at that time.
Right.
Like he had the comedic edge to it that now it's normal. Like in except for in DC, they don't have no comedy relief. I'm just sorry. But Marvel has a little comedic edge to everything that they do. And I think Hellboy was like kind of the precursor. Was there anything before that?
Well, no, because this is the thing, right? So for me, what ended up happening was that because at the time, a lot of superhero films was now starting to be made.
Right.
It was not Iron Man, so it was in between it. So it was like the X-Men-ish and stuff like that was coming out. And like Fantastic Four, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. I mean, stuff like that was coming out, or whatever. And I'm like, because when I was watching, I'm like, something is wrong. But what was wrong? I was like, this is what it was. I was watching, like, something is wrong, but I was like, I remember seeing something that was better than this. And I'm like, I'm talking about like just everything from the costumes to what was happening, whatever. I'm like, it was Hellboy.
Yeah.
And I was like, let me watch it again. And I watched it again, and I was like, man, because what the scene that got me to watch it again was when it was something like destruction was happening in one of the X-Men. I'm like, this ain't destruction, this is kind of whack. And I remember Hellboy punching his car and it flipped over. Oh yeah. And I think what was the creature? Was it a Leviathan or something like that?
No, he was chasing those
dog-like things.
Yeah,
what was the dog thing called?
Shit. I forgot, but they were almost like Phoenix, where they
they burn out, they come back. I remember all that stuff like that, but I remembered I was like, you know what? It was practical mixed with this, whatever like that.
But you might have been talking about when he was fighting the tree spirit, the forest spirit. You talking about that big plant thing that was like in the middle of the city and it was like tearing up everything?
No, that was Hellboy 2.
Was that 2?
That's Hellboy 2. Hellboy 1.
Oh yeah, that was
Hellboy 2.
You know what? We just recently watched both of them.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, because my dad had never seen the first one.
Oh, he never did.
And it was funny. Look, hold on. We were getting our hair cut, and we were here, and it was on, and everybody. I was like people wouldn't pay attention. They was getting, you got to turn your head, man. You can't keep watching TV. But hey, everybody was into that. My dad was like, "What is this?" I was like, "Man, this is Hellboy." He was like, "I've never seen this." I'm like, "Dude," and it was still standing up to this day because it had everybody in a trance.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, and that was the thing. But the scene that made me give the second look. Was that when he punched the car, flipped over, whatever. And I was like, I just remember, I remember destruction. Right. And I was like, okay, because during that time, there was no really like film destruction, like anime style. Because that was really heavy anime. It was anime style. It was like, oh yeah, you come down, everything now like that. Everybody did the Spider-Man pose and the ground shoot up in there. So that's nothing now. But back then, that wasn't the case. Right. And then, so they gave me the second look. I was on the radar when he did Blade 2. Yeah,
but that Blade 2, I was gonna say that Blade 2 was also very anime style.
Yeah, it was.
Like, yo, man, at that point, Like I really liked Guillermo up to that point, but when Blade 2 came out, I fell in love.
Yeah.
Hey,
but
I was like, this dude
see, the thing is
a genius.
See, this the thing, and I looked it up recently, whatever, it's actually in reverse. So Blade 2 came out, then he did Hellboy.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I just looked it up.
Okay, yeah, I didn't, yeah.
So that made me think, I was like,
damn,
you know
are you
what?
sure?
Yeah, but I'm right here. I'm gonna pull it right here. So Blade 2 came out.
Sneaking them in.
No, right? So literally Blade 2 came out in 2002, and then Hellboy came out in 2004, 2 years later. So the thing is this though, right? And I guess it kind of makes sense because I like Blade 2.
Yeah.
Then that made me watch Hellboy because I'm like, it's Guillermo.
Right.
I'm like, all right, then watch it, but I didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? And then, but like I said though, the second look. Now the other movie that I did the second look on, and these are movies that you hate.
Hold on. Is it a Guillermo movie?
No, it's not.
Okay, so let me.
Oh, you want to go back to Guillermo?
Yeah, let's go. Hold on, real quick, because
ahead.
I'm looking at this dude. I'm looking at. Y'all can't see this, but I'm looking at his movies because I'm like, hey, I can't believe that freaking Blade 2 came out before Hellboy. But the first film. What was the first film that you saw of his?
Of his?
That you know of?
Blade 2.
Okay, all right. So the first film that I saw of his was Devil's Backbone, which came out in 2001. I don't remember if I saw it in 2001, and I don't even remember how I saw it. Like, I think I just...
It just popped up one day.
Yeah, it was just like, fucking weird. I mean, it wasn't like I was streaming nothing, so it had to be a DVD or something. But
of course.
But I was like, I watched that movie, and at that point, like, damn, dude, that was a while ago. Like, I remember being changed by that film, like watching that shit. Yeah, dude, because it was like, because I always love the horror movies, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I'm kind of like jaded, I'm like, seen that, I saw that, you know what I'm saying? This joint, Devil's Backbone, was about a orphanage in World War II, and it was like this big ass bomb that was laying in the middle of like in their front yard, you know what I'm saying? But it didn't go off. Okay. So, but every day, I guess it was like nervous about it going off or whatever, and it was about a ghost being in this school. Okay. And the ghost, man, the ghost was so dope, dude. It was so. I think they hit him in the head with a rock or something like that. So like this boy would be walking around and he got this like fluid just like coming out of. Hey, it was nasty, dude.
So now you make me want to go back and watch that movie.
Hey, I'm telling you, that joint was nasty.
I'm gonna go back and watch it.
I remember seeing that movie and being changed because it does go back to his quote. It was patient. It was generous. It was, and it was brutal. It was like all of those things. And I was like, damn. Like that was dope. So yeah, that was my very first Guillermo del Toro movie. And at the time, I didn't even know who he was. I didn't know how to pronounce his name, no nothing. I was looking for it. I'm like, hey, this dude nasty. But I feel bad because I got that Chronos, but I still never watched it. So one of these days.
Yeah, one of the days.
Yeah, I'm getting around.
So let me get back to this though, right?
To
second look, whatever, right? And the second look is in a film area that you don't like.
What?
It's in the what they call it, the Wuya film area. Wuya is wire fu. You don't like wire fu.
Who don't like wire fu?
You don't like wire fu.
I'm alright with it.
So he doesn't like wire fu.
Man, come on.
He don't like wire fu. So
I don't like too much of it.
Okay, so if it's 1 out of 10 and 10 is the best and it's 1, he's a 0.
No,
so listen.
You are a hater.
So the thing is this, right? So the thing is this, right? So I got big into watching Jet Li films. And I'll tell you how I got into that a little bit later. But I was watching a movie and it was called The Legend with Jet Li. You haven't seen it before. I know you haven't.
But they all got legend in the title somewhere,
So it's a legend. The actual real name, I think, is all The Legend of Sai-yuk. So
ain't that the guy who trained and that was
yeah, the stop.
Okay. I was thinking about House of Flying Daggers, but the Flying Dragon. What is it? What am I talking about? The one that was like one of the first ones that came over and got real big. Never mind. Go ahead.
So anyway, as you know, that's not his expertise area.
So back to this. They do make some awesome films, though.
So check this out, right? Yeah, they do. So with that being said, though, I was watching the movie and I actually had it because I was actually just buying up a lot of Jet Li films, and I had the movie, watched it, hated it. I just hated the film, but I hated the action in it. I just didn't like it, and so then years later, I saw another film, and like I think what happened was I started understanding why it was.
Oh,
and I
okay.
think that
Right,
what
right.
made me like it, whatever. Because I think I had a conversation with you before about like, you know, like the whole thing of the wire food in general was like that was
Culture. Yeah.
Well, not just cultural, but that was their superheroes.
Right.
So it was like, how we have X-Men,
but
whatever.
It was still cultural based. So,
it's cultural based though, but it's like
require any explanation.
That's true, but yeah, I mean, but that was their superheroes though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like ours, we literally, hey, Cyclops, I-beams, whatever.
Right.
No, Master Chung, he's flying around and he, you know, doing that, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I didn't understand that, but then I did, and so I was like, okay, and I understand like from where it started. And then why they still do it. But I mean, because technically it's traditional now.
Right.
I mean, they still do them to this day.
I mean, that's dope. I mean, when you really think about it, that's cool. Like, I don't think we have a tradition in the United States, like a real solid and embedded tradition, other than jacking people for their shit.
Okay. So
this is American way.
So with that being said, though, I watched the film, and I think I ended up watching something like maybe in like, I don't know, like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
That's the movie. That's what I was trying to say, man. You knew what I was trying to say. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
So I was watching
Flying Dragon, man.
So Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. I watched that, whatever, amazing film, and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go back and watch it. Because what made me want to go back and watch it was because the actual fighting in itself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the choreography of it. And I was like, let me watch it again. And I actually enjoyed it, man. And the thing that pissed me off about it, though, was that I sold the movie. So I had to rebuy it. See, that's the worst about the second look. See, the second look,
It gonna cost you more money.
yeah, the second look, you end up rebuying it again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was a good film. It was because actually it was a real person at one point in time. A lot of times, like there's a lot of martial arts films that is based back in the day. They're either an old manuscript,
right,
old story,
That's
or it was a living person,
right?
You know, so they just do an adaptation of that person, whatever, like that. Because nowadays we have that now. Maybe Ip Man, you know what I'm saying? Bruce Lee's master. Yeah. They're supposed to be doing Bruce Lee, but they're in like controversy of doing him.
Right.
They had what was it? It's a lot of.
Well, even all the cartoons like Dragon Ball Z, those are all like Goku. You know, like those are all like legendary.
Stories, yeah.
Which that's dope.
Or adaptations of
So I mean, basically, ours would be if Bruce Wayne was a real person. Like, we don't have nothing old enough.
Well, that would make sense. I mean, because technically speaking, we're the youngest country.
Right.
So that would make sense, though. Right. Like, so we can't go. But even if we were to go back, though, theoretically, we just have to go through our lineage.
Yeah.
So regardless, it's like,
we can go back to like Shaka Zulu, I guess. I mean, you know, if we. Anyway, so that's great. I don't have a movie that I can think of right off the top of my head.
So you don't have a second look, like, I mean, so you haven't seen the film that you watched again, it so happened to be on or whatever, and you really enjoyed it, but you knew back in the day that you didn't really like it, you hated it.
I can't think of anything, man. Like, I mean, I'm sure there's something, but I can't think of anything that I felt that way about.
I will mention this, though. This is a sidebar, just because, whatever, because I'm about to hate. It was one movie that I hate, and I still hated it and that was The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Oh, come
whatever.
on now.
Yeah,
no.
I didn't like that, man.
Man, come on now.
And you know,
that's a hater moment.
This is one of the reasons why, too, right? So Omari was like, hey, man, I think you like this movie, man. This one dude, man, he doing this martial arts, man. It was sweet. You'll like it. I'm like, oh, okay, then. I put it in and I was like, I think that's the reason why I hate the movie, man.
What, man?
Because of that part.
That movie was great, man.
So that part, no, I think.
What was it? Was that Dorian Gray when he had that?
No, it wasn't Dorian Gray. It was one dude. It wasn't Captain Nemo. Who was it?
Oh yeah, it was Captain Nemo. Man, that was sweet, dude.
No, it wasn't sweet. No, because I think that
okay, well, if you base him off of freaking you base him on Jet Li or.
But I was jaded. No, but that's how it works.
But
that works though, right? Because like this, right? I had a conversation. We'll end this topic, but I had a conversation.
I'm gonna go watch that movie, man. It made me
think
about
this is the thing, though, right? So, what was okay? It was a guy talking to, and he was talking about martial art films. And okay, then he started bringing up films that were older, but it was like, I'm like, man, martial arts films are better from overseas, not here.
Oh, for sure.
But he didn't know better because he didn't know.
Right.
So then I opened up his eyes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, so the heavenly music came down, opened up, and I'm like, here's the movie. Watch this.
Yeah.
And he came back and he was like, he didn't know what to do. He was like, what? Like, dude, he didn't realize it was director's cuts of movies.
Damn. Yeah.
Like what I'm saying, like no.
I mean, I guess I technically probably wouldn't have known that either if it weren't for you, because I mean, like, I don't think I knew Donnie Yen or Jet Li or any of those, but I mean, but you know what? Well, you know what? No, I guess I am that way too. I mean, like once you see some shit, you can't unsee it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like once you see real martial arts and real whatever, you know, I guess I feel that way about guns. Yeah, I'm that way about guns. Like when I see people do bad tactical shit. And
oh yeah, infuriates
that shit pisses me off.
I know, infuriates you, right?
I'd be like, who the hell was the technical advisor on this? Like,
right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying though. So with that being said, that's that whole
True. I mean, but again, you hold anybody up to Donnie Yen or Jet Li, Donnie, it's all bad, man. You gonna look like you.
I mean that's
a white belt. Karate class.
But yeah, but it just doesn't look good. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's the thing, though, right? So that's what it was. I saw Captain Nemo. He was fighting. I said, okay. Like it was something like I've never.
That was still sweet, man. I liked it.
I know, but that's the thing. I knew you liked it because you was like, hey, I got something for you. And I was like, you know what, man? Like we be like, hey, this movie was trash. I was just like, I think that's what I was like. You know what, man? I didn't like the movie just because of that. That right there, that jaded me.
But it had so many other cool elements.
That's understandable. Man. I just didn't like it though. Just because of that.
All right. Well, so I don't have a movie that I could think of, but you're gonna hate on my movie, but it's okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right then. So now we're ready for that